And UDM leader Bantu Holomisa has welcomed the resignation of Dan Matjila as the CEO of the Public Investment Corporation. The PIC board accepted Matjila's immediate resignation yesterday. Matjila has been at the center of an internal investigation. He was accused of using his influence to convince the board to invest in a company of a woman he apparently had a close relationship with. Now, last month, President Cyril Ramaphosa published the terms of reference for a judicial commission of inquiry to probe corruption allegations at the PIC. The PIC manages investments worth 2 trillion rand on behalf of funds such as the Government Employees Pension Fund. Matjila has been associated with alleged questionable deals. The board has maintained that under his leadership, the PIC has grown from strength to strength and has attracted dedicated and competent employees of world-class caliber. Now, the UDM leader Bantu Holomisa says the board should also go. Now, joining us on the line is the UDM leader Bantu Holomisa, who joins us. Thank you very much for your time this evening, General. Of course, you've been very vocal on what you've termed widespread corruption in the PIC under the leadership of Dan Matjila. Of course, also alleging that, a major BEE investment firm and prominent business figures may be involved in the Public Investment Corporation. Some say yesterday you got your gift on Black Friday with the resignation of the CEO.
Yes, indeed, it was a gift on the United Democratic Movement would say it's a long overdue decision by him, given the pressure which has been mounted by the media on what has happened within the PIC. Having said that, we also acknowledge that the PIC CEO, outgoing PIC CEO, did contribute to the growth of PIC, but we would like the Commission to focus more on all these nauseating exposés and allegations, especially around the unlisted transactions, where the former CEO had the power to dispense monies up to a level of 2 billion rand without consulting the board. So there is therefore an opportunity now for the employees within PIC to come forward to the forthcoming commission of inquiry and testify freely, because the person who would have jeopardized their careers is out now. And we also hope that the former CEO, Mr. Dan Matjila, will also be summoned by the inquiry to account for what he has done during his tenure of office. Yes. So the resignation means nothing until the final findings have been published by the incoming Commission of Inquiry.
Well, General, I know at some point you'd also been gagged by the North Gauteng High Court into making certain statements, and you've already alluded to the issue of the Commission of Inquiry, which President Cyril Ramaphosa has spoken to. But of course, this Commission of Inquiry, like other commissions of inquiry that we're seeing taking place in South Africa currently, including the Commission of Inquiry into state capture, would you want to see much more stringent action if the investigations are concluded and it is found that there has been some form of wrongdoing at the PIC, for arrests to even follow?
In order for all these commissions to have tips, or it would be to attach to the Commission of Inquiry the Hawks, forensic auditors, and possible the NPA representatives, so that if they detect on the spot that there is a maladmin or there is something fishy, then they can arrest those people. You don't have to wait for the inquiry's findings, which may come after 18 months or 2 years or so. But we need to apply a two-pronged strategy approach where you have an inquiry beside, but the law enforcement agencies must also be part of that. So that if the judges feel that there is something which is not right, then the Hawks can pounce on those transactions or those people immediately. Then these commissions of inquiry will have an effect, and also the confidence of the population of South Africa to these inquiries will automatically be felt by the public in general.
Given the latest developments, General, are you at liberty at this stage? Recall I'd referred to the issue pertaining to the North Gauteng High Court, in which you were gagged from making certain statements about what you said were high-profile individuals involved in the alleged corruption at the Public Investment Corporation. Are you now at liberty to talk to the SABC and bring the public into your confidence about who some of those individuals are?
No. That's not my brief. All I emphasized to Cyril Ramaphosa when I called for the inquiry to be installed or established, I said to him, there are nauseating reports which are in the media, and I don't see the government taking an action. Can you get a full briefing on some of these issues? Then if there is a prima facie evidence, then you must institute this commission of inquiry on PIC. And of course, I did identify a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Where you find that the ex-employees of PIC would go and form another company, and then they are given a mandate to invest the monies of PIC.
Yeah.
You had the former chairperson of the PIC. You had an employee of the PIC who was tasked to go and establish the Harris company, whose task was to invest his monies all over. But when you ask for accountability, you don't get a response.
Yeah. Well, General, I'm afraid that's where we'll have to leave it. We're out of time. The UDM leader, Bantu Holomisa, joining us there on the line, talking to us, of course, following the resignation of the PIC CEO, Dan Matjila, yesterday. Let's take a short break.